Guys, I'm sorry, okay? I'm very, very sorry for this. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I just miss them, alright? I miss my boys, Michael and Nile and Adam. I've been up at night, just tossing and turning, I've just been thinking about what Nile said.
Is the house's ability to change the world.
That's all I've been able to think about. I've just been able to think how is the house changing the world? So now, after you've watched this, we can finally put this trilogy behind us. And then that's it. Now we know whether or not this house will actually change the world. So I reckon we just finish it once and for all. Just done. Alright? Just finish this shit because I'm tired of it. The third part of this house tour is an interview. So I figured, you know what? Perfect. And I'm standing again for this one. If you watch some of my previous videos, you know I used to stand. I'm standing for this one because it's just I can just feel Nile. I just feel like I need to be able to express myself through this. Do you remember what his favorite part of the house was? Because I sure as hell do. His favorite part of the entire house is not the nightclub. It's not the 12-foot lights. It's not the fact that it's like 15 houses in one house. It's the fact that it can change the world. That's what he said. That's what Niall said. And I reckon this time we're going to find out how. Mic drop. Before we hop in though, right, I found, you're not going to fucking believe what I found. So I was on the video and I was like, what's he got to say? Like, what? I went to the description, right? And then look what I found. Michael's shirts. And I clicked it. Look at him. Look at this. So now, if you want that producer Michael drip, you can get it here. Look at all these funky shirts. Look at these funky dress shirts, man. Look at him. He's got matching sunglasses. It's got nothing to do with the video. I just thought it was hilarious. Now we can move on to the interview. Yay. I bet he's going to say epic house tour to begin with. I bet he's going to say that if I know Michael. All right? Ready?
We just had the most epic house tour.
Mic drop and everything. See, I knew it.
In the history of our channel, I think in the history of anybody's channel, I'm sure you all agree, the best house ever. And Nile is with me today because we're going to talk to him. And basically, he said a few things in the house tour that spanked my curiosity.
Same, really same. That's why I'm here, Michael. That's why we're all here. Look at that. Look at that. You just know he's about to say some dumb shit. You just know he's about... oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Who better to explain it than Nile? You said in the last video, I asked you, what is the best part about this house? In fact, I think it was Adam even that asked you that question. And you said something like, what we can do with the house. Mm-hmm. What did you mean? Tell everybody.
That's what he said.
Really, the one is fitting for this, and the house is called the One Bel Air, and my show is called the One. And between those two, I think that we have the ability to really change the world in a very positive way.
See, now he said it again. But how? How, Niall? I'm looking for the how. All right. I just can't wait to hear his answer. That's all it is.
When you say change the world in a positive way, how does this house change the world? I need you to explain that.
I will explain. So, because of COVID, all of the venues around the world have been either shut down or...
No, he's not going to do that, is he? Is he really going to be like, oh, well, you know, there's a lot of nightclubs have shut down. Oh, sorry, I forgot my impression. A lot of nightclubs have shut down, so... people can just use the house as nightclubs and hotels and movie theaters. Is that really what he's saying? Oh my god. Nile, you fucking genius.
There is nowhere in the world really where you can go for a venue like you used to have, like a big boxing match or the Academy Awards or the Grammys or anything else that required a large crowd to gather at Staples Center or MGM or Caesar's Palace or any of these other places. But we have it now.
We have it now, people. Do you hear that? Even though there are boxing matches still going, UFC fights still going, fucking NBA matches still going. But what's the point though? Like, I don't understand his logic here, because there are venues I know that for a fact. That our venue's open. Why is that different? Like, it's because of social distancing. Nile, you're moving too fast, bro.
Because this house has the ability to hold 900 people in a safe COVID environment. And what is being created for this house is a show that everyone will want to watch and identify with, because it stars me. I live in the house, and I live in the house with people that I love, and we do crazy things and have crazy parties, but we also...
Let me just see if I follow. Right. So he's got a show about the house, where he then lives in the house with people that he loves, where they can have nice parties. I'm still struggling to find where like why we need the one. Do you know what I mean? Like why we need it.
We are creating gigantic boxing matches right in the grass with the world championship boxers that you could ever imagine, and concerts.
I am sorry, but I'm starting to feel like he's a bit delusional, this one. I don't think he's really grasping what's going on.
Where people are going to come and they're going to eat and they're going to have a good time again in an event the way that it used to be, but way better than it ever was, because
because it's in a fucking house that I built and I need money, so you need to pay me to be here. That's like the whole thing I'm getting from this. Like, we have it in my house. There's a reason there's nothing going on. It's called COVID. It's not a necessity to go and have concerts or like a world heavyweight boxing match. I don't feel like that's a necessity, but that might be just me. Who the fuck knows?
Can I put myself down for a front row seat?
Yeah,
no.
You can. They'll be 35,000 to 40,000 each, but you can.
Ouch! Ouch!
But listen.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the laughing and the fun times, but did you hear that? It's gonna cost 35,000 for a front row ticket. You can really feel that he's trying to get his money back.
I'm going to go into the city, and I'm going to go into East LA and Beverly Hills, and I'm going to make people's dreams come true, because I'm going to see and read people, and anyone that's good, that has a real idea that they've never had the chance, I'm going to give them a 3-page contract, and I'm going to put all of the responsibility on them to report back to me, and that exact day, without lawyers, I'm going to write how much I own of their company, and I'm going to write them a check and give it to them, and I will only be able to do it with pay-per-view that comes to us.
What? I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but it's just so pause-worthy. I just got stuff to say all the time. I'm expecting him to say something, like make a statement, like, I think this house can change the world, and then I go, okay, Nile, why do you think that? And then he just goes like, venues, boxing matches, fucking concerts, pay-per-view. I'm gonna go into East LA, find someone, give him a 3-page contract. I'm just getting more and more confused.
I want you to just think of a couple things, like this house happened just to be here, right in front of the city, and looking right down below is UCLA. UCLA has probably 25,000 parking spaces and all of their above ground garages that they've built that they don't use in the evening. So we will be able to have events here where the neighbors will not even notice. And we are planning on helping this neighborhood.
Okay, Niall, let me see if I'm getting you here. So there's a college called UCLA that is relatively close. So guests can park their cars, no worries, and then come up to the house and party, so the neighbors won't even know. That's just genius now.
But absolutely, without any question, this is something that the world needs, and it's something that I need. I spent 10 years.
No shit is something you do. No one fucking needs this. No, it's just money-hungry Nile, isn't it? Just trying to sniff his way to some more dosh because he lost so much, because he had to fucking build that house because no one wants it. It's so expensive and stupid.
For the past 3 years, I am the biggest developer in Los Angeles.
Wow. You fucking legend, Niall. That's all I have to say. He is the best. He just is the best, isn't he?
All kinds of the latest technology, like holograms.
When you say holograms, what do you mean?
Holograms, which we have not seen, but they're probably there somewhere.
We have the latest technology where you have someone standing there that looks like a person, but it's a hologram that's created on a stage in 2.5 seconds.
That's the worst explanation of a hologram ever, first of all. Second of all, why did we not see that? I basically watched like a movie's length of a house tour with these two Muppets, and I did not see a single hologram. Wait, what if Nile's a hologram? Holy shit.
I want to tell everyone an idea of my event that it will be here in this house once this is solved. We Are the World 2022, and I'm going to have podiums set up throughout this entire house, and we are going to do a modern day remix of We Are the World, and I am going to have the biggest entertainers ever in the history singing on each podium, but I'm also going to have people like Jamila Saud, my current wife.
Weird way to interrupt himself there, but listen, Nile, sorry to burst your little bubble, mate, but I doubt that the world needs your house. I'm sorry. I really don't believe it.
And with this event platform, and with the pay-per-view, and with me helping everybody that I possibly can in the world, not only is it going to give people hope, but it's going to give the world events the way that they remember events, but better.
Do you know what? I think his heart is in the right place. Like, he wants to help people around the world, and he wants to bring back like entertainment, I guess. I don't know, with holograms.
I want to say one other thing. I have so much to say, but let me just say one other thing.
No shit.
I am going to buy this plane that I call the God plane, and it is gigantic.
God.
Hold the fucking phone now, Niall. He's buying a plane, everybody. He's buying God's plane. This ain't no Drake song. Ain't no God's plan. This is God's plane, people. This is Niall's God's plane. I'm so dying to hear. I'm dying to hear what this is about now. I'm dying to hear it, Niall. Come on, man. Don't disappoint me.
Because I have a lot of friends who are billionaires. I have a lot of friends who have more money than they know what to do with. And you understand?
So I'm going to ask them all to give me some, and then I'll buy a plane, and then pay-per-view, and then fucking Shark Tanks.
I have a friend who has $3 billion. And when I was in my house looking up at the sky, saying I didn't have the money to buy a cheeseburger, he wouldn't help me.
Doesn't sound like a very good friend, does it? Are you sure you're friends? Are you sure he's your friend? Are you sure Michael's not your friend here? Bet you'd buy a cheeseburger.
That right there, that's never going to happen to anybody that I see, that I trust, that's a good person. That will never happen. It's ostentatious and it's crazy, but you know what? All of my friends fly alone. My plane will never, ever, ever fly alone.
Do you know what? Like, again, his heart is in the right place. I think that hat might be a bit too tight. I think it might be a bit hot on him.
I get this plane, it's ready in 2023. I'm gonna have the logos put on each of the headrests, and we're gonna get that tail number, and you are gonna put it on your channel.
Deal. And I want to be on the first flight.
You will be on many flights, my friend.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
See, look at that. They're fucking like that, aren't they? It's just. What about Adam? What happened to this? What happened to that?
Niall, I mean, so exciting. I had no idea what you were going to say, but this is so exciting.
There's so much more to come. This is just like the pin.
You can just tell that he's just like, I want to say more. I'm gonna fucking. He's just like a crackhead for innovation and like crazy ideas and just like, do you know what I mean? He's just
I have two terrific boys, Bryce and Brent.
Ah.
Just to give you an idea of one thing that we're gonna do, they are unbelievable artists. And I already told them, start doing the best art you can, your sculptures, your paintings, whatever it is, and we're gonna put it in this house along $5, $10, $20 million pieces. And with that, we're gonna open an art gallery for teens down the street, and you'll be able to go and help teens realize their dreams. And not just my two kids. Whatever teens are great artists, there's so many things we can do in the world.
There's so brilliant.
So many things.
That's amazing. That's
There's
amazing.
there's so
The world needs that.
The world needs that. The one. The world needs the one, and the world.
He was pointing at himself. He was like, the world needs the Nile. I mean, the one. I mean, do you know what? That's blessed. That's cool. He's helping. I love, like, as long as his heart is in the right place and he wants to help people, I'm good. I'm fine. I mean, I don't mean to slack on him. It's just funny. That's the whole thing. It's just funny. The way he says it, the way he does it. That's all. It's all friendly. It's all just banter, isn't it?
Read the description. You'll see everything there if you want to be part of this epic adventure. We thank you for watching. Nile, I thank you for the house tours. I thank you for this interview. Guys, we're in it to win it. You know what to do. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe, and hey, thank you now.
Click the link below. Join the one community, the one Bel Air. Let's look at this. Okay, so the house has a website. So how do I get rich? How do I become rich? What do I do? Can I not send them an email or something? Hello? What do I do here? Oh, start. Takes 3 minutes. Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. What's your first name? Nile. What's your last name? Real name, please. Fuck. Put the 1. Best email. Do you know what? I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this. You know what? I've got a better idea. I'm just gonna go on Instagram. What a fucking picture. Love that. I'm gonna follow him and I'm gonna message him and I'm gonna say, all right, Nile, I'm interested in becoming a millionaire. Just like, I'm typing this with one hand, by the way. Just like you. All right, and send. So I'm rich now. See you dickheads later. But yeah, that was it. That's the third part. That's it. That's done. We're done. No more Nile, Michael, I fucking hope. And now we finally know how Nile has changed the world. Tell you what though, you can hit me up. Totally hit me up. Just ask me how to become a millionaire, and I'll put you through my course. I'm kidding. I'm not a millionaire yet. Bye.